Hello friends, myself Kazi Mansoor Ali, working as assistant professor in NBW Singhad College of Engineering, Solapur, having 8 years experience, qualification MSc, PhD pursuing. Next. So topic of discussion is power method and complex eigenvalues. Power method. The power method applies to n by n matrix A with strictly the dominant eigenvalue. So power method is applicable for finding the largest eigenvalue. Assume that A is diagonalizable. Diagonalizable concept already we have seen in the last video, and R raised to n has a basis of eigenvectors v1 so on vn arranged so their corresponding eigenvalues lambda 1 to lambda n decrease in size with strictly dominant eigenvalues first, that is mod lambda 1 is greater than mod lambda 2 is greater than or equal to mod lambda 3 is greater than or equal to so on greater than or equal to mod lambda n. If X is a linear combination C1 V1 plus C2 V2 plus so on plus Cn Vn, then we can multiply a raised to kx as C1 a raised to k V1 C2 a raised to k V2 plus so on Cn a raised to k Vn. But what is Ax is lambda x. Okay, we know that. So for first vector lambda 1, its power become lambda 1 raised to k v1. For second lambda 2 raised to k, and so on for last term lambda n raised to k, because we know that Ax is equal to lambda x. Assume that C1 is non-zero, then dividing lambda 1 raised to k, we get 1 upon lambda 1 raised to k a raised to kx is equal to C1 v1 plus C2 lambda 2 upon lambda 1. Commonly we can write the power k v2 plus so on Cn lambda n upon lambda 1 commonly power k vn. So this lambda 2 upon lambda 1, the fractions lambda n upon lambda 1 all are less than 1. So their powers goes to 0 as k tends to infinity. So lambda 1 raised to minus k a raised to kx converges to C1 V1. This is the theory. Now we see actually how to calculate the largest eigenvalue for the matrix. Example, apply power method to the matrix A, that is 2 by 2 matrix is given 6 5 1 2 with initial vectors. They provide here the initial vectors 0 1. Students, if they don't give here the vectors, you can consider 1 0 0 1 for 2 by 2 matrix as a 0 vector x0. If 3 by 3 matrix is there, you can consider 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. The identity matrix column vectors you consider. So here x0 is given 0 1. Stop when k is equal to 5. Up to k is equal to 5 we have to calculate and estimate the dominant eigenvalue and a corresponding eigenvector of A. So A is 6 5 1 2. X0 is the initial approximation vector, that is 0 1. We find Ax. We know that Ax is equal to lambda x. This is the basic equation of eigenvector. Ax0 is equal to 6 5 1 2 0 1. Now we multiply 6 into 0 0, 5 into 1 5, row to the column, that is 5, 1 into 0 0, 2 into 1 2, that is 2 5 2. Now take the maximum value of these two elements, that is 5. If you take 5 common, what remains in bracket? 1. 2 divided by 5. 2 divided by 5 is 0.4. So the 5 will be the first eigenvalue and 1 0.4 will be the first eigenvector. Now we consider this as x1. 0.4 we consider as a x1. So ax1, a as it is 65112 and x1 is 1.4. 6 into 1, 5 into 0.4, that is 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 0.4 is 0.8. 1 plus 0.8 is 1.8. Now take maximum value of these two elements, 8. 8 we can take common. So what remains? 1. 1.8 divided by 8. The simplification is 0.225. So 8 is eigenvalue and 0.225 is again new eigenvector. We call that as x2. So ax2, a is 6512, x2 is 0.225. Multiply 6 into 1, 6, 5 into 0.225. The addition is 6 plus 5 into 0.225 is 7.125. 1 into 1, 2 into 0.225, the addition is 1.450. Now the maximum value is 7.125, that we take common. So 1 remains on the numerator, that is upper part, and 1.450 divided by 7.125 is 0.2035. This is x3 vector we can consider, and eigenvalue is 7.125. So ax3, 6512 0.2035. Now we multiply 6 into 1, 5 into 0.2035, that is 7.0175, and 1 into 1, 2 into 0.2035 is addition is 1.4070. Now again 7.0175 is the maximum value we can take outside. So 7.0175, 1, and 1.4070 divided by 7.0175 is 0.2005. So 7.0175 is eigenvalue and 0.2005 is eigenvector. So this is x4, ax4, 6512, x4 0.2005. Now multiply 6 into 1, 5 into 0.2005, that is the addition is 7.0025. 1 into 1, 1, 2 into 0.2005, the addition is 1.4010. Again 7.0025 is maximum value we can take outside. 1.4010 divided by 7.0025, if we divide we get 0.2007. Now 0.2007 is x5. If we multiply again ax5, 6512, 0.2007, 6 into 1, 5 into 0.2007, so we get the addition is 7.00036. 1 into 1, 2 into 0.2007 as 1.4014. So approximately the 7 is looking as an eigenvalue of this, and eigenvector is 0.2 approximately we can write. So this is the procedure to calculate the dominant eigenvalue. So 7 is here eigenvalue and 0.2 as a eigenvector. Next, complex eigenvalues. Example, find eigenvalue and eigenvector of A, 0, -1, 1, 0. Now we write characteristic equation here. Determinant of A minus lambda I is equal to 0. 0 minus 1, 1, 0, minus lambda 0, 0, lambda. 2 by 2 matrix. So 2 by 2 identity matrix. Now subtract diagonal elements. 0 minus lambda is minus lambda, minus 1 as it is, 1 as it is, 0 minus lambda is minus lambda is equal to 0. Now minus lambda, determinant is minus lambda into minus lambda plus lambda square, minus of minus is plus 1 is equal to 0. Now this is a irreducible polynomial of second degree. So the values are lambda square is equal to minus 1, lambda is equal to plus minus square root of minus 1, and square root of minus 1 is the imaginary I. So lambda is plus minus I, purely imaginary numbers. So for plus I, we calculate the eigenvectors. So lambda is I, so minus I minus 1, 1 minus I will be the simplification. We substituted the value of lambda in the matrix A. Now we reduce this matrix to echelon form. In R2 we can perform here. We have to make this element R2 second row first element as 0. So we multiply the in R2 I R2 plus R1. This is the operation. So I minus I will become 0, minus I minus of minus I into I is minus I square. Now we know that I square is minus 1. So minus minus plus 1. Plus 1 and minus 1. The addition is 0. Now see here. The first place is of x1. Second is of x2. Minus I x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. So x1 is minus 1 upon I x2. We also know 1 upon I as minus I. So 1 upon I as minus I, minus minus will become plus I. So x1 as I x2. Now we write x vector as x1 x2. x1 as I x2. We take x2 common. So remains I1 as a eigenvector. So I1, if you take I common, this is, we want eigenvector of complex value. So this is a real form. So we take I1 as a vector. So take I common that from that. So 1, and here I have written minus I. If you multiply minus I to I, that will become I square. I square is minus 1. Minus minus plus 1. So again you will get as it is I1. So this I is eigenvalue of that particular matrix, and 1 minus I is nothing but the corresponding eigenvector. Similarly, we perform lambda is equal to minus I. Same. Again we substituted lambda is equal to minus I in the diagonal form. So I minus 1, 1 I is equal to 0. Again this is second row first element 1 as a 0. In R2 we perform I R2 minus R1. So the matrix become I minus 1, I minus I is 0, I square is minus 1, minus of minus plus 1. So that is 0. So first place is x1, second is x2. I x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. Now x1 is 1 upon I x2. The minus will become on other side plus x2. 1 upon I x2. x1 is 1 upon I is again minus I. That is, if you multiply I numerator and denominator, so I upon I square. I square is minus 1. That will give minus I if you don't know. Now x1 x2 vector we can write x1 as minus I x2 x2. Now we take x2 common, minus I 1. This is the corresponding vector. So we find out the eigenvector minus I1. Take minus I common. What remains in bracket? 1 minus I, what I have written here, plus I. If minus I into plus I will become minus I square, and I square is minus 1. Minus minus will minus minus will become plus 1. So as it is we get the vector. So for lambda is equal to I, we have vector 1 minus I, and for lambda is equal to minus I, we have eigenvector 1. Next, Example 2. Let a is equal to 0.5, that is you can consider 0.5, minus 0.6, that is minus 0.6, 0.75, that is 0.75, and 1.1. Find the eigenvalues of A and find basis for each eigenspace. Now again we know that the characteristic equation of A is determinant of A minus lambda is equal to 0. Now we subtract lambda from the diagonal elements of A matrix. So 0.5 minus lambda minus 0.6, 0.75, 1.1 minus lambda is equal to 0. Now diagonally we multiply to take the determinant. 0.5 minus lambda, 1.1 minus lambda, minus of minus plus 0.6 into 0.75 is equal to 0. Now we simplify it, we get lambda square minus 1.6 lambda plus 1 is equal to 0 as a simplification. You can simplify here. By quadratic formula, because this is not factorizable easily, so we can use the quadratic formula, that is lambda is equal to minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is a quadratic equation. First is a is 1, b is minus 1.6, c is 1. Substitute there. B is negative negative positive 1.6 plus minus under root b square minus 1.6 square minus 4 into 1 into 1, 4 into 1 into 1, that is 4, and the whole simplification will give you lambda is equal to 0.8 plus minus 0.6 I. So students, if plus is root, minus is also root. The complex, if complex number is there, a plus ib is root, then a minus ib is also root. So these eigenvalues we have calculated. Now a minus lambda I for finding the eigenvalues we have calculated. Now the next move is to find out the corresponding eigenvectors. Then how we can calculate, that we will see. A minus lambda I. Now we subtract a with that eigenvalues. 0.5 minus 0.6, 0.75, 1.1 minus the lambda is, first we consider the minus 0.8 minus 6i, 0, 0, 0.8 minus 0.6i. First we consider the negative eigenvalue, that is minus eigenvalue. Now we subtract 0.5 minus 0.8 is minus 0.3, minus of minus plus 6i, minus 0.6 as it is, 0.75 as it is, 1.1 minus 0.8 is 0.3, minus of minus plus 6i. So this is, now this is, we cannot subtract, we cannot here apply the row reduced form, that is echelon form we cannot calculate here. So different way we have calculated the eigenvectors. Now the first place is x1, x2. We write the equations. Minus 0.3 plus 0.6 I x1 minus 0.6 x2 is equal to 0. And second equation is 0.75 x1 plus 0.3 plus 0.6 I x2 is equal to 0. The second equation we can write 0.75 x1 as minus 0.3 minus 0.6 I x2. The plus will become on that side minus. Now we divide this 0.75 throughout. So x1 becomes minus 4 minus 0.8 I x2 as a simplification. Now 0.4 and 0.8 are fraction numbers. So we can multiply this commonly for some one. If we multiply by 1, we cannot make this as fraction free. By 2 also we cannot free. 3, 4 not. If we choose x is equal to 5, 5 into 0.4 will become 2. and 0.8 into 5 will become 4. So x1 will become minus 2 minus 4i. Okay, we choose here 5 as a common as a place of x2, so that this corresponding bracket will become minus 2 minus 4i. A basis for eigenspace corresponding to lambda is equal to 0.8 minus 0.6i is, now v1 we can substitute x1 x2, the unknown matrix. X1 is minus 2 minus 4i and x2 is we have substituted as 5 because we have chosen that. Now in similar way we can find out for the eigenvalue 0.8 plus 0.6i, that is if minus 2 minus 4i comes, so we can, it takes complex eigenvalues conjugate, that is minus 2 plus 4i, the x2 5 as it is. So again the v2 vector, the corresponding second vector for complex eigenvalue, we can consider v2 as minus 2 plus 4i, the complex conjugate of minus 2 minus 4i, and 5 as it is. So this is v2. So v1 v2, these are the eigenvectors we have calculated. To check whether these vectors are correct, we can find out a v2, a is the matrix and v2 is v2, or we already we have considered the negative eigenvalue. So for positive eigenvalue we can find out. So a v2, so we have considered the v2 vector. So a v2 0.5 minus 0.6, 0.75 1.1 minus 2 plus 4i 5. Now multiply by this column vector, row to the column, we get the column vector as minus 4 plus 2i, 4 plus 3i as a simplification. Now see here, if you multiply 0.8 to 0.6i to this vector, you will get the v2 vector. Okay, if you multiply this to this vector, you will get 0.8 plus 6i. If you multiply to v2, you will get the corresponding as it is vector if you take common. So this is the way to find out the corresponding eigenvectors. Thank you.